Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm Ghost Heart Brand, or you can just call me Brenda. Today I kind of feel kind of shitty, so yeah, this video is going to be a little bit of a chit chat about my plan for this channel specifically. I do have some wax melt creation videos. I have talked about that at length now. Home hair scrub, body scrub, soaps, etc. Video planned in the works, but I also will be doing more Versus store hauls, buying Canadian made produce, as well as Etsy purchases when it makes sense, obviously. So for example, I want to have a snack from Around the World series, where I try snacks starting with my heritage. I did kind of mention this before. So first I have an order from Ukraine on the way with many snacks, which it was like the past 5 years I more so learned about the Ukrainian aspect. Well, it's more like Prussia, Ukraine, Russia, Germany situation. Slavic, I guess is what it's called. So all I really know is Prussia doesn't exist and my family heritage is from all over Europe, and I want to try some snackies. So I decided I'm going to purchase some from Ukraine first. So that's exactly what I did. I understand I am on a no low buy. However, I made the executive decision. This is a type of grocery, and honestly, it's for the amount I bought, it's probably going to last a while. And it's not just for me, it's for my family and like friends and whoever visits and whatever, right? So it's not something bad. And personally, it's edible food. It's from Ukraine and it smells it helps a small business. I found it on Etsy, and yeah. That video will be after I get the box. It is making its way to Canada right now, so I'm super excited. And yeah, I want to create videos with snacks and stuff like that, besides making recipes and dollar store solutions and discount stores and low buy and utilizing what we have, obviously. I also am a believer in supporting small businesses. However, this will only be every like 3 months or so. I choose to make a purchase like that because when I do make these types of purchases, I don't just buy like $100. I buy enough that it makes sense to me. I buy a lot from each store. Because I not only want to support the store because I don't know when I'll be able to circle back to them, I also want to try a lot of different products, okay? So I need to be reasonable with my money, of course, but I don't see a point in purchasing such a small amount, especially with shipping, because I have noticed some items, the more you purchase, the shipping doesn't seem to change too much. So that is kind of where I'm at with that. February, I'm calling it Frugal Fix February. Frugal Fix February, Frugal Fix February, Frugal Fix February. I don't know what this was about. Meaning I will be working on purchasing cheap items at the end of the month to fix up some meals that hopefully I can freeze. So far, I've made a shepherd's pie from bison's meat. I've had spices and canned peas, carrots, beans, and corn, as well as potatoes. I would like to be able to purchase some cheap items at near end of the month so I can make as much as I can and set myself up for success for March's no buy challenge. I did create a little title for each month, so I guess we could call January just trying to figure out my budget in real time. And March is make it at home, meaning no takeout for me at all in the month of March. And if you know me, you know I love me some Dairy Queen at least once a month if I can. So that is my challenge to myself. Because I know I can make it at home. However, if I make items in February and I freeze them, then when I have those moments that I don't really want to cook anything, all I have to do is heat it up. So that is my goal. Yeah, That is my goal. I just want to make some food so I can just be a lazy bitch and heat it up. Pretty much is the way I'm putting it, okay? Yeah, I just find it really funny because it's just so interesting with that. So I also made, like I said, month names for each. So I'm going to tell you the rest of the month names because I just think they're kind of funny. So April is Challenge Accepted April, meaning dollar store hauls. I'm going to try and make a ton of meals from mainly dollar store, okay? May the market be with you. A little Star Wars pun there. Farmers market purchases for groceries is going to be my aim this month, okay? Just be grateful June. That's my no-buy month. So I'm going to try not purchase too much in that month unless it's like necessities, obviously, right? Oh, Canada, only July. So Canadian grocery stores is going to be where I have to hit up, and they have to be originally from Canada. So that is going to be an interesting month. I probably should stock up on what I need the month before, you know what I mean? I do have a list of stores that are mainly Canadian, so that is cool. August is Around the World August. I am going to go to grocery stores in my city and pick items from around the world. And my main is like Asian, European, Indian. Apparently there's a Nepal store around here or something. I just want to try stuff from around the world, okay? Specialty store September. Now I understand this is my no-buy month. However, I do want to go to a butcher, a health food store, or a few, and then there's like a specialty, like kind of like candy grocery store. So I am making that exception because I put that in for my specialty store September, even though I'm on a no-buy. That is technically where I'll be allowed to purchase from for groceries is kind of my goal. Only online October. So Etsy, well.ca, iHerb, Walmart, whatever. As long as I'm purchasing it online, I can pick it up, but it has to be an online purchase. That is also so that I can really get some items that I do like from stores on Etsy that are in Canada shipped to me, because there is some dry fruit and that I do like to buy from small businesses in Canada. New to me November. So this one's a little weird because it kind of more goes into Christmas shopping. My goal is to do more like a thrifty discount stores concept, dollar store. So I am having a goal on like how much I can spend at each for like each person in my family, and I'm gonna go that route and see how I do for that. Secondhand, or whatever you want to call it, that is my goal. Obviously I wouldn't do that for food. However, Dare to Save December. So this one's interesting because there's birthdays and there's Christmas. I want to do a no-buy in December. However, there's some rules. If it's Christmas or birthday related, that's okay. I am going to try and go discount first or cheaper options first. Obviously, store label, dollar store, Bianca Amores, love Bianca Amores, is kind of where I'm going with this route. And I obviously am allowed to like purchase something for myself for Christmas, duh. But I'm not allowed to do Boxing Week sales. I think I just hate myself. I'm like, are you just trying to punish yourself? Apparently, yes. But with that being said, with the New to Me November, there's also the Black Friday sale. So that there is an exception in there. I am allowed to do Black Friday shopping. So that is my only exception with that rule. Because I'm not allowed to do Boxing Week, I have to give myself one really good sale time of the year. and I decided Black Friday is what makes the most sense to me. That way I'm actually not last minute anything, because I had to do that this past year, last minute on a few things, and it was stressful. Oh my god, so stressful. I did Black Friday shopping, but there was just a few items I had to get last minute, and it was like, oh my F, am I ever gonna get it? So, and the answer was I had to change my mind on when I was getting a few people. So there's that, all right? So I just kind of wanted to mention that. I am curious if you have any monthly challenges like that. And I understand you're like, wait a minute, you're on a no low buy. Like, what are you doing? I also stated that I do want to buy from a little bit more local stores, and with everything going on in the world right now with tariffs and all that fun stuff, tariffs, I am just trying to rein it back a little. It's not that I won't support the United States. Obviously, I have just purchased a ton of stuff from small businesses and independent brands in the United States. I made that kind of executive decision to do that prior to this. However, some of the items haven't shipped, so now I'm like gritting my teeth of, am I going to have to pay extra shit? Sometimes you don't have to pay anything when it comes into Canada, and then sometimes you get slammed. I recently, for the one haul, got slammed with import and delivery. And so for me, I was like, oh my god, if there was tariffs on that, how much more would have that costed me, because it was cosmetic stuff, and 25% on top. I can tell you right now, I paid $170 on import fees, not including the shipping I paid to the company. So I was like, that's like $350 I've already paid, which means, God forbid, I had to pay like, it would have been like $250 plus for tariffs, which not worth it. I'm sorry. I love the brand, but it wouldn't have been worth it to me at that rate. So I'm glad I got that stuff already. But yeah, I'm just kind of where I am at right now. I have to be cautious with what I'm buying. I have bought a lot of stuff from American companies, small businesses, because I still do support them. And going through last year's Etsy orders, I did check, and I purchased a lot from American companies. And if it's digital downloads, that's not an issue, because I don't have to pay customs on it. So like, I just have to be a little bit more cautious right now with importing into Canada. So that's also why I'm kind of going the route I'm going, just to kind of save my butt. Yes, I'm on a low no buy. However, I still do want to try other things. And there's a lot of stores in my city I've never actually bought stuff from. I've heard great things about, you know, like there's a European store. My family history is from Europe. I used to love like IKEA shopping and European stores in Calgary when I lived there. So like, and Vancouver, I loved going to different stores. So like, all those kind of places, even Kelowna had weird stores like that. So like, I've lived around BC and Alberta. So for me, I'm just like, you know what? I should really like check these places out this year. So I'm kind of forcing myself to do this, check them out. Not really forcing myself, I guess. I'm more committing to trying to buy from small businesses in my city to support my local economy, as well as supporting the Canadian economy. I support international, I support American, I support many economies. That is also why I do bigger purchases for certain things like the snack boxes or makeup and that kind of stuff, because for me, it's not worth it just to buy a few items. Unless it's a Canadian business and the shipping isn't as much, that's different. But when I'm paying so much for shipping and I'm noticing it's not going that much higher, I might as well buy more than just buy less, if that makes sense. However, I do understand, but yes, I am doing a low no buy still. I just have other goals to go with it. So I am very conscious about what I'm doing here. I am curious though, however, what's your monthly goals? Do you have a title? Will you have no buy month challenges? How are you setting yourself up for success? And is there anything you need to change in your Low-No-Buy to keep you sane? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me today, and have a great day. Thank you. Goodbye now.